Hello, everyone. I'm having a panic attack. I don't know how to do this. I'm dying up here.
Deep breaths.
It's just been so much pressure since the first episode. Millions of people have been talking about this episode. Elon Musk tweeted about us. So I'm excited to get started. Welcome back to the Brendy Awards, the 1997 Brendy Awards. Joe, how old were you in 1997?
I was four. Well, three and a
Four.
half, and then
Cool.
four.
I was nine. Whalen's about our age. I think he was probably a little
Yeah,
younger.
I was
Three and a
9.
half, four. You've seen none of
I
these
was I
movies
was
then.
5 years old,
Aw.
Uh,
and I'm a dog.
and he's a dog. Yeah, the Brendy Awards are born of my drunken shtick in my Brooklyn apartment, where I just relitigated all the Academy Awards. The Academy Awards suck. They happen too soon. You need like 4 or 5 years distance. They don't take cultural relevance into consideration. They dismiss genre films. I'm going really fast. I want to just get to it. How does everybody feel today?
Sounds good.
All right, we got Z. Hello, Z.
Hello.
We got Joe and maybe somebody else. Do we have two people or one person over there?
I think it's just me.
All right, we got some dog man.
Having a terrible day. How's it going?
Can you keep talking? I want to see the dog's lips move a little more.
Yeah, it's weird because it's supposed to track my face, but I think my camera isn't allowed on my Zoom or something. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works.
I think it's doing a pretty good
Yeah,
job, if I'm being
It's not
honest.
bad. It's supposed to move around, but let's not get sidetracked on this bit
it's a
too
There's,
little
long.
more
there's,
horrifying this way, I think. You're just like,
there,
"Bum, bum, bum, bum." I like
I
it.
just
It's
need a
good.
little more cheek movement. It's just only mouth is the problem.
Right, it's supposed to be way better,
I
but
need a little
oh
jowl.
well.
All
Next
right.
episode.
Yeah, Stegosaurus. All right. Let's see a bunch of movies from 1997 real quick. This is the just clicking the year for Letterboxd. Who wants to just read movies as they see them?
Scream.
Scream 2, Men in Black,
Scream
Oh,
2.
oh,
I
Good Will
completely
Hunting,
forgot about Flubber.
Face off.
Jurassic Park
Lost
2.
World.
I never saw Gummo.
As
I
good
Gummo
heard
as
it's
it
okay.
is
gets, not bad.
I know
not
what you
bad.
did last summer. Liar, liar.
Jackie
I have
Brown.
seen Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy. I'm not the biggest Kevin Smith guy.
Oh,
Home Alone
Good Burger.
3. Good Burger, yes.
Hmm.
Mouse
Mouse
Hunt,
Hunt.
absolutely legendary for me.
Two
Mouse
volcano
Hunt is amazing.
movies. Two
Yeah.
volcano
Mimic.
movies.
Can we talk about Mimic? Because that's Guillermo del Toro.
G.I. Jane. People dined out on G.I. Jane jokes for a long time.
Also, Brendan, I feel like you have to announce your bias with the Good Burger franchise.
I
Uh-oh.
do. I do. I couldn't vote officially for Good Burger for any of the awards because my younger brother did work on the film. Uh,
You're right, he did.
and they're currently in litigation. So the less I say, the better, as we all understand.
Big of
Private
you.
Parts also came out in 1997. Private Parts, everyone, Private Parts.
Private parts.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Honey, Express.
honestly, a movie that this is going to be the only time we mention, fucking Vegas Vacation. Do you know how often people say changing 500? Like they said it
I'm
all the
sure.
time.
I mean, Vegas Vacation, not exactly good, but when we were that age, it was pretty fucking ideal.
I believe
Changing
Vegas
500.
Vacation is the one that when I was a child, I went on the tour of the Hoover Dam. And I believe Vegas Vacation was name dropped because they filmed it like inside on the tour.
Hmm. The damn tour.
All right. This
As
week's
quoted from.
categories. This week's categories: most 1997 movie, best kids movie, secretly Michael Bay, The Robots in the Future, which we'll have to have a little clarification on, I suppose. Most underappreciated film, best villain, best animals, and then your Oscar movies. We got a best picture preview. I decided to start putting in the actual Oscar nominees and this stuff just to save myself some time, you know? This way I don't have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
explain
That
everything a million
helps.
times, you know?
that does help.
But we're
Well,
starting with
I'm
the
just wondering about the consistency because you started with announcing the Brendy and Oscar nominees, and then you shifted.
yeah, the consistency I got to work on. It was the first run, you know? Hey, that's on me. Hands up. I'm accountable.
I don't want to be that guy. This format. Everyone needs to see this list.
Everybody's already commented on the format. It's okay. So it's fine.
I've heard a few. Yeah, nobody's come up with a suggestion that is this free.
I believe in you, my friend.
You know, this is an incredibly free format. We're gonna go to the first category. I decided that for every year that I've actually seen the kids' movies, we'll do a kids' movie one because I was a kid in '97. But like 2008, I'm gonna have nothing to say. Uh, our kids'
Yeah, those
movie.
movies are for kids.
Sorry,
I said, sorry, I said those movies are for kids. You were like smoking weed by then.
2008. Yeah, yeah, I was.
Definitely.
No, I was 20. Like, of course I
So I
was.
wasn't allowed over at your house.
Why not?
No, I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay.
You're smoking
Uh,
drugs, Brendan.
Best kids movies. We got our nominees right here: Airbud, Hercules, Good Burger, Flubber, Mouse Hunt, Jungle. Any strong? I'm not reading all this shit. Any
Mouse Hunt.
strong opinions on any of these? Mouse Hunt. I don't have any strong opinions on
Yeah.
any of this shit.
I
Mouse
kind
Hunt,
of do.
my introduction to Nathan Lane and like slapstick comedy, which was interesting.
Hell yeah.
Nathan Lane is
Joe, we're
great.
on the exact same page. Mouse Hunt, extremely cool.
So
Airbud,
I
I'm
think
gonna be mad if it wins. That's about it.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I
Weren't we
think
gonna like
everybody
argue
agrees.
impact?
Mouse Hunt.
We're gonna take a look at the results from the fan vote. It's a little different format because ChatGPT didn't want to work this week, which is why we don't rely on robots. And Hercules wins by a very narrow vote over Good Burger. Where's Mouse Hunt? Mouse Hunt's fourth. Mouse Hunt got three first place votes, but then not a lot down ballot going for Mouse Hunt, you know?
Were we the first, like the three who picked Mouse Hunt? Because
Hercules got showed a lot. Win, lose, first, second, third. But that's not gonna help it win a Brendy because the Brendy does in fact go to Airbud. I didn't
Wait,
have
you
any
just
strong
pick
opinion.
it?
Oh yeah, that's it. It's just
I
over,
haven't watched
baby.
the episode yet.
Oh, that's no. The Brendy goes too. Were you here for debate?
yeah, no, we're here to
Well, no, not really.
you're here to scoff and just grit your teeth.
Okay.
Brendy goes to Airbud.
Yeah.
Best kids movie. Congratulations, buddy. I'm sorry for the picture I chose.
R.I.P. buddy. He's definitely dead.
Yeah, yeah. How many
Son of a.
Airbud movies were there? Like
Come
six,
on.
eight, 10
Yeah, I
Airbud
mean they
movies?
did. Oh, but the
They
sequel
went to
games were so good. Like
space.
Golden Receiver when he played football. Like,
Yeah,
come on. Yeah,
yeah. I don't remember
so
the
good.
soccer one. A dog would be untouchable in soccer, unless
Sure.
that's a
Yeah.
travel. Unless that's a travel, might be a travel. Oh,
May I
where's Dismal?
quickly interrupt with one thing that I think is important?
Yeah. Oh,
The
what's going on
first
here?
result for Mouse Hunt is a Reddit post that says potential Mandela effect, but the title of the movie is Mouse Hunt, one word. I don't know how that's a Mandela effect, but that's what they said. So
I guess people
Reddit's
think it's
still
two
on it.
words.
I
I don't
guess
know.
so. Yeah.
Hmm.
And apparently
Hmm.
that's the Mandela effect, just like getting something wrong.
What is the Mandela effect?
Wait, you don't know
Do
the
you
Mandela effect?
come on?
Isn't it the
Yeah.
Mandela effect, first of all? And I just don't remember.
I don't have time for this nonsense, Brendy.
Yeah, we can't be Googling right now, Brendan.
Okay, most 1997 feeling movie. Titanic, that song was fucking everywhere. Spice World, everybody watched fucking Spice World back then. I did. I actually never saw Spice World.
I've seen it.
Uh, Men in Black, I've seen 1,000 times.
Hell yeah.
We were showing Men in Black in like middle school a lot. I seem to remember, and just be like, "All right, subs here, end of the marking period. Men in Black's on."
Hell
LA
yeah.
Confidential, Z's favorite movie.
God, I love
Uh,
that movie.
Donnie Brasco, Con Air. I love Con Air. Uh, Face Off, Austin Powers, G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane just up there because people used to just say G.I. Jane around butch women all the time, and it was very rude. It was very
Yeah.
of a time, though. Any strong feelings on these films for 1997?
I feel like with your whole 1997 feeling movie, like Titanic was huge in 97, but it doesn't feel like 97. Does that make any sense?
Hey,
Like Spice
we're
World
defining
feels
it for
like
yourself here.
That's a good point,
Spice
though. I
World.
think I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Spice World is very 97.
Well, that to me is why I think Austin Powers is a good one because it's like he's ripped from time into 1997. Real black,
Okay.
sees it with you
Okay.
see it with fresh eyes.
Okay. Sure.
Let's see. Let's anybody else before we move on to the fan vote. All right. Oh, why are we on the pie chart? I don't want a pie chart.
Ooh,
Titanic
pie
is the
charts.
most night. Yeah, we can look at the pie chart, but they're all way too close-ish shade.
Whoa.
Wait,
Titanic with four first place votes, four second place votes.
Followed by Spice World.
Spice
Yeah, an
World.
immediate tie with Spice World.
Right.
Uh,
Told you.
yeah, and Con Air. Then Austin Powers in fourth. Yeah, Face Off. Not getting much
I'm
love.
surprised Men in Black is that low.
I'm surprised too, honestly.
Uh, when compared to the others, I'm not. I make this look good.
I think also I don't know. I feel like Men in Black just isn't as dated.
It's still
That
great.
might be it.
It doesn't feel dated. It doesn't
Yeah,
feel
it's
dated.
still good.
Well, now for the scroll we've all been waiting for. Austin Powers. I tip my hand a little bit there. I don't know how much I should be doing that any given time, but yeah, it is Austin Powers. Uh, yeah, baby. And such. Yeah, baby.
Honestly, it deserves a
And what?
reboot.
What?
I think it deserves a reboot. I think it would be great.
What? How?
Would you have Michael
With
Myers do it again?
Hell
I
no.
like I don't know. I think it
He's
would be
apparently a nice
great.
monster. He's a monster, is what I understand. Which is
Like,
Christian
sad.
Bale.
Yeah, well, no, Christian Bale's actually a nice guy. That's the difference.
Yeah, yeah, who would be like a real good son of a bitch? Honestly, I've been watching a lot of older movies, and every year Gene Hackman is just relevant in some movie, and Gene Hackman is Austin Powers.
Can I cast Austin Powers because I think I cracked it?
Yeah,
Jesse
go ahead.
Plemons. I want Jesse
Jesse.
Plemons to do it. I think he'd be good.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Off to the next category. The secretly
Brendan, is your
Michael
goal
Bay
to
film.
quote constantly? Oh my God. Okay.
What?
Hmm?
I didn't hear what you said.
It's all good. I was just making fun of you. I have a strong opinion about this. Con Air. And I know people say Face Off, but Face Off feels so much like a John Woo fucking movie. When you watch it, they do kung fu, there's fucking doves flying, there's just weird things going on. That's not Michael Bay. Con Air, though, is absurd and lots of
Con Air.
action. Con Air.
I think Con Air, if it had like dumb, memorable dialogue, like I was gonna say Air Force One because like the
Air Force
get
One for
my
me, yeah.
Get
plane.
off my
Yep.
plane. Yeah, Con Air's got like, oh, move and the
Put the
bunny gets it. Shit like
Con,
that. Like,
Con
put the
Air
bunny
has
back. Put the
put
bunny
the
back in the
bunny in
box.
that.
Con Air has
Bunny
too
in the
many
box.
shots though that remind me that people who know how to make movies made that movie.
I honestly thought Con Air was Michael Bay. Is
Nope.
it? Okay.
Nope.
I don't. What should I do when there is a Michael Bay movie in a given year? Should I
I don't think
hide
you're
it
allowed
in
to
there
include it.
or just don't
Oh,
include it?
yeah, just
Okay.
don't.
I think you don't include it. Yeah.
I
Hiding it
thought
in there
you
would have been
were
fun.
hiding it in there, and I
I'll
thought I actually had to Google Amistad because I thought, why is that
Spielberg?
in there?
because also you could then argue after you vote on the best Mike secretly Michael Bay movie, you can then also ask who did the better Michael Bay, the new
Michael
director
Bay
or Michael Bay.
or
Or Michael Bay.
fake
I like
Michael
that.
Bay, which is a more convincing. Who did
There-
direct
there's
Amistad?
there's a mini argument
Spielberg.
within this Volcano versus Dante's Peak. How are you going to put both in there? Two movies
I
about
just,
volcanoes?
yeah, I just figured they're both about some vaguely actiony thing.
I mean, we did two about planes.
Yeah, they did two
Uh,
about a lot of things.
which of
Thin
the
Red
two
Line, Saving Private Ryan.
which of you do you guys prefer?
As a movie overall, Dante's Peak.
I'm a volcano man myself.
I mean, I love Volcano, but neither one's really good. which is.
No, I like when he puts the
Entertaining.
basketball in the street and it rolls down though.
Oh, I like when that guy saves the people from the subway and he jumps into the
Uh,
lava. Ah! That's a good part
all
too.
right, let's take a look at the fan vote. On air, running away with it. Six first place votes, almost half.
Wow.
Uh,
Face off
Followed
second.
by Face Off and Air Force One, Amistad, and the two volcano movies. Sometimes I
How
just
was
got to keep
Amistad
the.
rated?
It's
Yeah,
I
like
think it was
a
me
quarter.
falling for it, maybe. I think I put it
it was
third or something.
Yeah, I can see what you voted for. Let's see what Mike voted for here. Oh, I
Michael
removed
Bay
that
directed Amistad.
column. I removed that column. You're off the hook, Mike.
Yeah, I put
Uh,
in a weird name anyway. I think it was something about Robert Forster.
yeah, but you also put your name in
Ooh.
parentheses.
Oh, okay.
All right. Your Brendy Award goes to Con Air,
Yeah.
a
Good
classic.
choice.
Put the bunny
Good
back in the
movie.
box. One of the lines of the '90s, frankly.
hmm My daddy's coming home July 14th.
All right. I don't know why the Google Doc has done this with the centering. This is embarrassing. But we moved on to our Robots in the Future award, named after the time Christian Bale flipped out on to somebody while working on Terminator Salvation. And I thought it was my friend Mike Johnson who said that only one guy in this room is pretending to fight robots in the future, and it's not the guy behind the camera. But that was not Mike Johnson. That was in fact a paid comedian whose joke I attributed to my friend Mike Johnson, Tom Sharpling. So well, I'm not changing the name of the segment, but just got to start attributing it to the right person, I suppose. It's also funny that Johnson didn't reach out to me and tell me that. He told you.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I mean, maybe
Is
he didn't
he
want to embarrass.
mad at me?
No, I don't know. I mean,
I think
it's
he's
Johnson.
pissed off.
Ugh. Mm-mm.
Uh,
Uh,
Mark Wahlberg, Boogie Nights, because he's a dickhead. I
he
just thought
is,
I'd let that sit there.
but
Okay,
he's also,
so is
yeah, that
this
was good.
award category best freak, most likely to have freaked out on their movie
Yeah.
set, or
Given the confluence,
most likely to like just randomly like because if it's part of their behavior already, like Mark Wahlberg, I could definitely see on a normal day, blinding me and calling me like racial epithets like he did to that guy. But
Yes.
like,
Two
but so
episodes
like
in a
if
row,
that's already
Brendan.
part of his pattern of behavior, if he freaked out on Boogie Nights, it would be like less than, hate crime.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't really do worse than that.
Yeah, to me, it's like the confluence of the situation they're being put in, like in the minute, like them staring at like a very dystopian kind of room of green with a bunch of like loud, badgery people around. That combined with their personality. So it's like the
I,
movie situation times them equals this
Definitely,
award.
I have a
definitely.
strong opinion. Tommy Lee Jones,
Okay.
100%. And kind of a side story, but I know people who did Men in Black 1, 2, and 3. These guys are old, obviously, but they're makeup, hair people, this and that. So one guy did 1, 2, and 3 as the makeup artist. Apparently, Tommy Lee Jones likes to come in drunk as fuck. And there was a day
Dang.
player sitting in the makeup chair, sitting there getting his makeup done. Tommy Lee Jones comes in, reeks of liquor, sits down, three chairs down. The day player, makes eye contact with him in the mirror. Tommy Lee Jones gets up. He goes, "You leering at me, motherfucker? You leering at me?" Then he goes to try to kick his ass. He had to call security. So I'm gonna go with Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah.
I wasn't listening. That sounded like pretty good reasoning, though.
Well
No,
researched in terms
no, I
Yeah.
of
was listening.
knowing the
Thank you.
truth.
I work in the film business, so it's like
I
I just hear shit.
not even that. Yeah, I've heard some terrible things about Tommy Lee Jones, and I don't even work in the film business. And him
Exactly.
standing around with like I don't know, shooting like a viscous goo scene in a roach's stomach while somebody's like dropped their Pepsi.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, oh man. Vincent D'Onofrio. Oof. Killed it.
Yeah. Anybody else got any strong opinions on any one of these motherfuckers? Jeff Goldblum, I was wrong for that. I just maybe Lost World kind of was frustrating with the robots. That's what I thought.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I think I might have voted for Jeff Goldblum. I just have
Got you
bad
twice.
vibes
Got you twice.
from
Let's
him.
see what everyone thought. Oh, that's Coplands. What am I looking for here?
Ooh,
There we are. Mark Wahlberg in a walk. Tommy Lee Jones third. Jeff Goldblum in second. Poor Jeff. He didn't deserve that.
that's a nice guy.
All right. Our voters are full of shit.
Hmm.
I don't
Stop the
trust him. He
count.
does those
Eight. Eight first
commercials.
place responses for Mark Wahlberg. It's a
Not
lot.
back then, though. He didn't have that kind of fucking power. Burt Reynolds is on that set. You think? I mean, come on, let's be honest. He's like, oh, I'm Dirk Diggler. Oh, I'm you.
Uh, I wouldn't have been surprised to be fucking flipped out about something. Standing there all day, totally naked with a fake dick. Just
With a
like,
fake dick.
move your ass, man. I'm the only one standing here naked. Come on. All right.
Man.
The winner is, why don't you scroll down? What is going on here? Are you trying to embarrass me? Tommy
It's
Lee
not really
Jones.
hard.
Not
Oh, look at
very
that.
hard. You're welcome for the photo, Mr. Jones. Why did that get stuck? Why wouldn't that scroll down? Oh boy, we got no space. All right, we've moved on to the most underappreciated 1997 movie. This is specific to this year because there's a lot of like really good movies this year. And I thought this would be a good time to mention a few of them. When's the last time any of you saw Amistad?
Middle
I've
Um,
school.
never heard of it.
Middle school. Yeah.
I think high school we watched it
Yeah.
also in some class. I don't know,
It was fine.
but that
Pretty good.
it was fine. It's
I
okay.
think John Quincy Adams has like a good role in it, as I remember. I think he's the
Yeah,
lawyer for them.
McConaughey's in it. It's a serious movie, and then after that, he did all of his ridiculous comedies before the McConaughey stunts, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, and him and Anthony Hopkins, they were the lawyers, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Who did they, any slime balls on the other side? Oh, you know what? I promised myself that this is not a Googling things
You
while
were
that's
gonna
happening show.
do
It's
this.
over. It's already done.
Uh,
Yeah. All
Anybody
right.
else have
I
Anybody
anything?
has
I haven't even
Uh,
seen most of this.
the Rainmaker rules.
Rainmaker rules? I have a strong opinion on Copland here. I fucking love Copland, and I don't think it gets enough credit. And I don't know, it's just really fucking good.
It's in
Like
the
New
right
Jersey
category.
corrupt cops. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Corrupt
Directed
cops
by
in Jersey?
Robert De Niro as well.
No, not at all. Directed by James Mangold, who did A Complete
Wait, which
Unknown.
one was?
You know,
No, you're right. No, yeah, I mean
yeah.
you're right about those two things. What did I don't know what movie I confused it with then.
Hmm. I don't
Regardless.
know either.
Uh,
Anyway,
Starship
Whalen.
Troopers might be my favorite movie,
it's so
like
good.
up there, point blank. So I don't know if it's underappreciated at all. I guess we'll find out on
It's
this, but
caught up a bit. It caught
It
I
up a
think
bit the
most
There's
last
a lot of
couple.
people
merch.
get that it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You could buy merch. Only
I
good. What was
obviously
it?
I don't know if
Uh,
you
Only good
touched on
blood is a dead
my
body.
obsession with what's his name, the director in '07 with Black Book and stuff, but Verhoeven's goated, obviously.
Verhoeven.
Yeah. So that's up there. I haven't seen is I Event Horizon can't be
Oh,
underappreciated. Can't be underappreciated. It's either properly or like too much or I don't know.
I think it's probably
It's
it's
okay.
become
I
a
think
cult
it's
classic.
probably
I think it's a
correctly
cult
rated.
classic, exactly.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
think it's correctly rated.
I don't think
Agreed.
people talk about Air Force One enough. Air Force One is great. Get off my plane and yeah, no, that
Gary
movie's so good.
Oldman.
Let's see, what one? Did I give it away again? Oh, we gotta do this. Most underappreciated Copland. Look at that. With a
Wow.
1.0 average. It's a different sort of thing though. Let's see it by first place votes. That is Starship Troopers with the most first place votes. Air Force One, Selena. I think Selena's pretty underappreciated. I honestly don't
I
remember what
don't.
I voted for. I put this together before Christmas.
Wait, you think Selena? You're being sarcastic, right?
No,
About
I
Selena?
think that it's under a little bit.
Dude, they used to make us watch that all the time in like middle school, elementary, every fucking school. And then most kids are actually most girls our age love Selena. Anything for Selena's. Yes,
Let's
that's a
see
line from the movie.
who the winner is. The Rainmaker. I love that movie. Joe,
Underappreciated
Joe,
Coco
you should
movie.
watch The Rainmaker. It's a slow
Uh,
moving legal
John
film.
Grisham. Yeah, it's a
You
John
get
Grisham.
John Voight as a bad guy. Not evil, just bad.
Yeah, not Anaconda
Oh
evil.
man, that's a little disappointing.
Danny DeVito, Slimeball, Height. Great Danny DeVito film.
You should say
He had a good
height
year.
and quality.
Oh, Height was an unfortunate word choice. It was like the peak of his Slimeball actor powers, like the
Oh,
Matilda vibe.
oh, I thought you were
I
just
mean,
like he's this like greasy dude in this, and he's short, which makes
He
it
is a
funny.
bit greasy. No, I will not make a short joke.
he had a good year. He did that and LA Confidential. Pretty good fucking year.
Yeah, and he's done like 6 movies a year ever since.
Yeah.
All right, best villain, everyone's favorite category, also crooked, poorly formatted once more. We got Billy Zane, Al Pacino, and Devil's Advocate, which I also really like. I put Gary Oldman under just one umbrella for Air Force One and Fifth Element. Why not? Dr. Evil, Sam Neill in Event Horizon. I forgot what his character's name was. I put this together very quickly.
Doesn't
The
matter. Sorry, fine.
the fucking Roach from Men in Black, Samuel Jackson in Jackie Brown, Capitalism and the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 2, John Voight in Anaconda and Rainmaker, and Con Air, Mr. John Malkovich. John Voight's is very funny, and he's only nominated because Z told me a story about him just changing the entire script, and that's very
Okay.
funny
This
to
is
me.
this is very true. I'll just sum it up quickly. But John Voight described how he wanted a break because he was filming back to back to back on different movies. And so when he flew down to Belize to film Anaconda, he was like, I need a fucking vacation for like a week. So he went to the director. He's just like, I don't really like my character. He's a priest. I don't understand that. I want to change him. And so he spent a week changing him into what we have in the fucking movie with the ponytail and the accent, everything.
Just
So that's the
whatever
short version.
John Voight thought was
Oh my
scary.
God, he was so good in that. I just remembered that movie when you said the ponytail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
fucking
a
He
crazy
really.
was
J-Lo.
I would have voted for him maybe, now that I'm remembering the movie. Shit.
He'd be happy. He'd be
I
happy.
was gonna say, isn't the snake the villain in Anaconda?
Is
But
it though?
one
but
of
after that story, John Voight is the real villain.
I swear he's a nice guy in real life, but except for politics. We won't talk about that. Anyway,
let's check out the
I switched my vote to John Voight for
all
what
right.
it's worth, but was the Roach originally. I'm still
Mine was
rooting on
also the
D'Onofrio.
road.
the Roach is a great choice.
The winner by average is Capitalism slash the T-Rex in
Wow.
Jurassic Park
That's a
2.
terrible pick. That's the
Oh,
only one I didn't want to win.
Yeah,
actually,
me either.
Is that because you're a red-blooded mammal?
A little bit. Also, the
A little
T-Rex is like
puppy
the good
dog?
guy in that movie.
Yeah, it's a family of T-Rexes in that movie. Like, come on.
The T-Rex beats the Raptors. Oh
Yeah,
He's
but
wait, the
still
second
listen,
Jurassic
he's no
Park.
longer a good
he's
guy
still
Second
the
in
Jurassic
base.
Park.
San Diego. Also, so
Yeah,
funny
I
of
don't
all the
know.
cities they could have had him
San
destroy San
Diego, why
Diego.
not? Let it go.
Yeah.
I like San
There's a
Diego. I'm
big
sorry,
port.
San Diego.
There's a big port. It's close to LA where they probably filmed, so makes sense.
Sam Neill in second for best villain. Billy Zane. These are by average. Let's see by first place, total first place vote. What's that? Capitalism, the T-Rex, 4 first place votes. John Malkovich with 3. John Malkovich is a
Yeah.
good vote. That's a really good vote. He might have won. I don't remember who I actually
He's
picked to
so
win.
good.
Billy Zane 2. Bunch of guys with 1. The Road only with 1, huh?
I don't
I can't believe
remember
you didn't put
ever who I voted for. I thought I voted for the Roach.
Let's see it.
Cyrus the
Where are you,
Virus.
Doctor Evil? Doctor Evil was the best villain, most memorable
Why?
to me. I think I should have picked the Roach,
I mean,
but I picked
sugar
Doctor
or
Evil.
water.
The sugar water thing, yeah, but Doctor Evil was great.
Yeah.
it's hard to do comedy. Best villain, Dr. Evil. Oh yeah, our favorite category is next. Everyone's favorite. Everyone wants to talk about the fucking animals.
F earbud. Let's
F
go. Mouse hunt
Yeah.
mouse.
Yep.
E
No,
Mouse
it's a
hit.
hunt.
pug. No way.
Joe, how you feeling about the big matchup here?
I honestly think that it's going to be like a huge sweep with Frank the Pug. He's like some of the best parts in those movies.
For the fan vote.
Yeah. I mean, for
Oh,
you,
I
it's
don't
going to
care about the
be
fan
for
vote.
you, it's going to be Airbud.
Airbud.
You think it's gonna be air, but
Yeah.
let's take a look at who
Well,
won
hold
the
on. I
fan
just
vote
want to
for.
say, just quick, it's
You are the
insane the
dog. You have the
Oscars.
floor, sir.
Yeah, it's insane the Oscars don't do this category. It would be a home run for ratings, and
Every
like
year.
it's a good
Every year.
category.
It's a good
Every year there's
category.
something.
I feel like the stunt people would be pretty pissed off. It's like the
I give
animals
it to
got a
best
category.
stuntman too. Whatever.
They don't
Let's
have.
get
They don't
that
have an
fucking.
award.
Let's get that fucking horse on the stage.
No, no horses, please.
As you could say, oh, this is telling us nothing actually, because this is all by average. And I remember this when everybody voted for this, they just clicked their winner and they didn't rank them. So we're gonna go to the real.
Oh wow.
The votes are for Buddy. It looks like here.
Well, I did a ranking for this.
Okay, well, they got points for it. By average, it was Frank the Pug. By first place votes, it was Buddy by a lot.
It sure seems like Airbud is either beloved or third
I think
based
that
on
that's
that.
very true.
Yeah.
Let's see where he fell for me. This Google Doc is really killing me. Scroll down, you dumb piece of shit. It's Frank the Pug. I had a pug growing up.
Let's
I had
Yeah, yeah.
go.
Oh,
I had a pug growing up, and one time at a party, at my house, my friend Mike, it was probably we were pretty drunk. He didn't hurt the dog at all, but he did the scene with the dog real quick. He was just like we were all sitting around. He just like smacked his legs and stood up, just no warning, and he went like, "Hey, where's the galaxy?" And my dog made the noise. It was like, "Oh." And I was in fucking tears. I was laughing so hard. So that's why this dog is one. Rest in
traumatizing your
peace.
dog.
Rest in peace, Winston.
That was a good dog.
Winston was a good boy. Those
Mhm.
Barb. Yeah. Frank the Pug. Frank the Pug. Everyone. All right, we're down to the real stuff now.
Ooh.
We found our way to best supporting actress. Let's get. Oh no, we'll just read through them. The old lady in Titanic. Sorry. The old lady in Titanic. We got Minnie Driver and Good Will Hunting, Charlize Theron and The Devil's Advocate, Mila Jovovich, The Fifth Element, Julianne Moore, Boogie Nights, Liz Hurley, Austin Powers. Comedy's hard. I'm just gonna keep reminding everybody it's tough to be funny.
You're gonna vote for Austin Powers for everything. Okay, understood.
Kim Basinger,
Comedy's hard.
LA Confidential, Julianne Moore, Jurassic Park 2, Claire Danes, The Ladies of Air Force One, and Joan Cusack was nominated for an Oscar. Wasn't nominated for Brendy, frankly.
Can I ask
She's
why
pretty
the
good.
old lady was not one of the villains?
Why who?
The old lady from the Titanic.
Good call.
Why was she a
That's a
villain?
retros.
She sends like all these like explorers to the Titanic in search of that jewel, and then she just chucks it overboard. She has like grandkids, this heirloom value
She
like
just wanted to
priceless.
see it. Just very
She didn't
expensive.
know where the economy was going. It's like my heart. Oh.
Also, the
Like
idea that just like one jewel like that is going to pay for the whole trip. Come on now.
it
I
was
think a
like
Pretty
little bit more than
expensive.
that.
it was like an artifact that was like known at that point. Like I don't know, it had a notoriety to it.
Yeah, it's in DC. See it.
Been underwater.
It belongs in a museum.
It's been underwater. Oh, museums pay great prices. Here's
Museums don't
60
pay.
bucks.
They steal. What are you talking about? God.
Yeah, here's 60 bucks. Shut the fuck up.
I kind of have a strong opinion here.
You,
Julianne
you can't.
Moore is fucking incredible in Boogie Nights.
She is very good in Boogie
And
Nights.
I agree.
Yeah, she like made that movie. It was great.
yeah,
That's not true.
and
There's
Claire
plenty of
Danes.
things in that movie.
Claire Danes. Underrated.
Yeah, I don't think a ton was asked of her, but she's really fun to watch. She's very compelling.
And she's one of the greatest actors I've ever seen in person act. And it's fucking insane. Like, I don't know. Just like on off. Like, what the hell? It's kind of scary, intimidating. But yeah, she's awesome.
I nominated the ladies of Air Force One because that movie was nothing without them. Thank you, Glenn Close. Thank you, little girl, who's likely all grown up now.
Also, I
Likely.
wasn't paying attention when you said
Good
who is
start.
it? Who is it from Jurassic Park?
Julianne
Laura
Moore.
Dern. She was in that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I do not remember her at all.
She plays the paleontologist Sarah Harding. Don't ask me why I know her name.
Mike
Okay.
Whalen. Who did you vote for?
If I had to guess, I voted for Julianne Moore. I have not seen like a decent amount of these. I don't really care. I don't know where Heather Graham is. I feel like she should be around here as well.
Different
Um,
Austin Powers.
I
well,
just
Boogie
love
Nights, right?
I just
But
love
Yeah, Boogie Nights, yeah.
back to back people led with I wasn't paying attention and I don't really care.
welcome to the Brendys.
It's
I
the
haven't seen
Brendys,
most of them.
everyone. Guys, I need you to get these out in the beginner categories, not the fucking. Don't insult me during the proper Oscar categories, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I talk to you for a second over here? Best supporting actress by the fan vote: Julianne Moore in a walk, by
Wow.
average. A lot of first place votes in there. Kim Basinger in second with Minnie Driver. Let's see the pie chart. That's Julianne
Yeah.
Moore.
And she got nothing for Jurassic Park.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was probably just old Brendy flub. Big old Brendy mistake.
Oh, I didn't realize you didn't put it up there. I just thought that it was like not even ranked.
Oh no, it just didn't get any vote. Um, let's see it. Mini Driver. That dirty joke.
I knew you were gonna pick her.
It's
Oh,
gonna
the
be a good
joke.
year
Oh, you
for
got the
Goodwill
shot of her
Hunting.
doing the joke? You
It's
got
gonna
the
be a
shot of
good
her
year
doing the
for
joke. I
Goodwill
love
Hunting. I do think Goodwill Hunting was the best movie that came out that year, to be honest. It's not by a mile. It's not the best
it.
thing
It's
I've
really
ever
good.
seen. But like, yeah, it's one of those movies that you watch and go like, that's cliche. It's like, oh no, they just like kind of made it cliche. Did a good job. Those boys.
Those boys, they're
Uh,
men now.
it's a movie also that I'm less interested in hearing people talk about or dissect the older I get. Shut the fuck up. We've all seen it.
We know everything about it.
Everybody,
It's
it's not your fault. We've all said it to somebody. We've all done it. It's over. Just enjoy the
son
movie and
of a
shut the
bitch.
fuck up.
Son of a bitch stole my line. Exactly. Like, it's
You
good.
know,
I went to the bar the other week. It's
Oh.
okay. The Goodwill Hunting bar, just kind of
oh,
randomly.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Not the bar. Yeah, not just
I
in
thought you were
general.
like initiating a
Wait,
story.
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
what's the Goodwill
which
No.
Hunting bar?
which
I don't
bar
know. It's
was
one of
it?
the. It's somewhere in Boston.
Wait, you were in
I
I've
Boston?
I thought the
Yeah,
Goodwill
I'm in
Hunting
Rhode
Bar in
Island.
Boston. I thought the Goodwill Hunting Bar in Boston was like something else now.
I
Oh
genuinely
no,
could have
It's
that
been
was the
lied
Boston.
to by the
restaurant.
table.
No, that was the restaurant that he stuck her number on the glass and he said, "How about them apples?" That was
Apples.
what I was
Yeah.
thinking of. That's not like a restaurant or whatever anymore. It's like a cookie house.
A
I'm
cookie
sure that's what it's
house?
called, a cookie house. Yeah, it's one of those places where they sell the baked good
It's called
cookies.
L Street Tavern.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Uh, she also won Best Supporting Actress in my eyes when she went dunk dunk dunk. She said that dunk 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 when they were laying in bed. Yeah, that's funny. You can have that. That's good. That's ad libbed. Nobody wrote that. All right. Best Supporting Actor. Somebody want to read these?
I got this.
All
Burt
right.
Reynolds for Boogie Nights, Robin Williams, Goodwill Hunting, Samuel L. Jackson for Jackie Brown, Al Pacino for The Devil's Advocate, John Malkovich for Con Air, Sam Neill for Event Horizon, Tommy Lee Jones for Men in Black, John Voight for The Rainmaker, Danny DeVito for The Rainmaker, Robert Forster for Jackie Brown, Kevin Spacey for LA Confidential, Hopkins or Anthony Hopkins for Amistad, Greg Kinnear for I do not know what he was in.
The Jack Nicholson movie. He was the Oscar. He didn't get nominated. Neither did Anthony Hopkins. They were just the Oscar includee. I also included way too many people in this.
There's a lot of
Maybe
people.
like four too many people. Once you start throwing in all those Oscar nominees, it gets pretty crowded. But I do it for the fan vote.
Oh, for the fans.
I
Okay.
want a
Yeah.
wide breadth, Uh,
Um,
yeah, who's got a thought? Tommy Lee Jones
I
and Men in Black made the whole movie, right?
yeah, totally. I mean, obviously Robin Williams, we all know, and he won the Oscar. But I really have. I mean, I have a strong opinion, but Robert Forster should have fucking won. I think he's incredible in Jackie Brown.
We are back to back, completely agreed. I think 13's fine. This is like stacked. I don't everything I've seen is totally deserving here. Yeah, Forster, I guess you could argue he's not a supporting actor if you want to, but I'd also argue that about Williams in a way.
Yeah.
Like co-lead, but who cares? Yeah, Forster's incredible in that movie, but I feel like you're gonna give it to Williams, and I probably put him second because he is that good in it. Like, so, um, yeah, really
All
good.
right. Let's see. Wait, Z, who do
What
you
wasn't
think
Greg
I
Kinnear
voted
in?
for?
I
As
think
good as
you
it
voted for
gets.
you voted for Robin Williams is my guess.
Let's see who the fans voted for. Robin Williams, 1.8 average. Tommy Lee Jones in second place. How did that happen? What?
Ow. What?
Oh,
I
we only
think
got 4 votes, though. It's just a really high percentage. Excuse me. It's just a
Oh,
really high
okay.
percentage.
I
This is
definitely
why you
think
got.
I put him as second because him and Robin Williams were the only two that I really knew from this list.
Okay. As good a reason as
That's
any.
fair.
This is just the Brendies. Robin Williams with more than half the vote.
Wow.
A lot of people with two. You get little Al Pacino, who almost won for me. I know he didn't. I almost gave it to Al Pacino. I almost gave it to Robert Forster.
How many did Forster get? Two? Was it Z? Were
Two.
you the other guy?
Was it? Yeah,
It was,
probably.
I
Yeah,
think,
it
yeah,
was. I
that's you
know. I
too.
know. I put Forster, so
Well,
I'm
it was us
shocked
two.
no one else did.
Somebody put Con Air. I think that was, and two for Al Pacino. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Robert Williams. The Brandy goes to Robert Williams.
Wow. I'm so
You know,
surprised.
they were right. What are you going to do? Sometimes they get it right.
He
And they
is
have.
genuinely really good in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
movie.
And
So
Yes.
what was the other one? Oh, of course.
you're
Yeah, I think it was
Googling
just
again.
the popularity. No, I scrolled up because I forgot who I was who the other guy was that I didn't vote for. We're on the
We,
best actress. Oh, Z's
we
calling
gotta take a
time
time
out.
out here. Call time out because you have the wrong movie up there. Sigourney Weaver was in Alien Resurrection.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
idea.
yeah, I was corrected on that already. I
Okay.
thought Alien 3
It's like
was Alien
Alien 3 was
Resurrection, which is funny because
David Fincher's fuck up.
I didn't hate Alien 3, but I don't
Yeah.
think I saw
I didn't
Alien
hate it.
Resurrection, honestly.
I rewatched every single Alien movie before I watched Romulus last year, and Alien Resurrection is special. Let's put it that way. There's a basketball scene in there. I don't know why.
Oh,
It's
I
really
think I
bizarre.
have seen Alien Resurrection. Never mind. I've definitely
Yeah.
seen Alien Resurrection. Now that you said the basketball scene, yeah, she's like dunking all over people.
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on in this movie? I don't know.
She
But
was a hybrid alien clone. Z, what do you want? That's why I nominated for
and
Best Actress for a movie I would definitely
Xenomorph
had correct in my head.
Xenomorphs can dunk apparently. So
Best Actress, we've got Kate Winslet in The Titanic. We've got Sigourney Weaver in Alien Resurrection. We've got Jennifer Lopez in Selena, G.I. Jane, Demi Moore, Julia Roberts in My Best Friend's Wedding. Delightful, by the way. We haven't said anything about Julia Roberts. Another great rom-com right there. And let's just stop for the rom-coms all the time. They deserve a little credit. They're not going to win. Go ahead.
you have
If you
Ashley
text me
Judd.
up,
Ashley Judd was in Heat in 1995.
Yeah, I don't. I had that in there, and I saw it, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. That's gonna be pretty funny.
Son of a
Because I
bitch.
don't
You
know.
know,
I
every,
was like literally watching Heat while I put her on this list. Because I watched it as I was putting this one together before Christmas. Yeah. Uh,
yeah.
Jodie, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep plowing. Jodie Foster in Contact, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Pam Grier, Zeeshan, Pam Grier and Jackie Brown, Nev Campbell, Scream 2. You get to your Oscar nominees. I never saw As Good as It Gets. Helen Hunt, Helena Bonham
It's a good
Carter, and
movie.
Wings of the Dove. Hey, I'd probably love it. I didn't see it. Julie Christie in Afterglow, Judi Dench in Mrs. Brown, which I've never heard of.
These are forgettable films.
Oh, I
Most of
meant
them.
Judi Dench.
Yeah, totally.
I've
The
heard of
Dane.
I've heard of the Dame.
Yeah, you didn't
Uh,
put Dame Judi Dench in there. That's
Yeah,
tricky.
yeah.
who
Disrespectful.
who actually won it? I forgot.
I forgot too, actually.
Oscar
I
nominee.
might have
Yeah,
been.
it was Helen Hunt.
It was Helen Hunt, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was Helen.
Pam Grier, though. Pam Grier.
I think as
Yeah,
far
she's
as
the
like
winner.
She's the winner. Thank you. All right. And so clearly, Jackie
Pam,
Brown is. I mean, to me, I think it's Tarantino's second best movie.
oh, I don't agree with that.
When was the last time you watched it?
Probably when I was living with you in like 20, I don't know, 17, 18. It's been a while.
Give it another
I don't
watch.
want to
Give it
get
another
ahead
watch.
of it. I think saying Jackie Brown is his best movie is kind of an insufferable take. I also think it might just be correct at this point. Uh, like it's
I,
really, really good.
and I said second best, but yeah, it's so good.
No, I know. I think I might
I
have to
know.
just go to the top now with it. Like I was thinking about it all since this voting. And yeah, I mean it's great. Great ending too.
Hmm.
Joe, who did you vote for?
This is one of those ones where I don't even remember. I don't remember at all, just because
And
I don't think I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen anything outside of Titanic and parts of G.I. Jane.
you
Okay.
chose a big Demi guy. All
I
You
right.
think I
never saw
might have
Cop.
voted for Kate Winslet by accident too.
Well, that would make sense because Kate Winslet. Wow, there's a lot of people got votes in this. One oh with by a
Sigourney
mile the
Weaver.
most for the wrong movie. This is everybody leave.
You son
Um,
of a bitch. Ah.
well, yeah, Sigourney Weaver for a movie that released 3 years prior to 1997 has beaten Pam Grier, the person Mike Whalen wanted to win the most. Sorry, bud.
It's all
This is
right.
the
There's
Brendy's
still the
vote.
chance that you'll award her it.
That's true. This
This
isn't
is
the
Brendan
fan
we're
voties.
talking about. Oh,
This is the Brendys.
you're gonna go with Jodie
You,
Foster, aren't you? You love
I
Contact. I
think you
love
guys are good.
Contact.
I think you guys are going to be a little
Come on.
surprised here. It's Jennifer Lopez in Selena. Jennifer Lopez.
What?
Show me somebody else who could have done it.
I
That's your
feel like
argument?
today, I feel like today, I probably could find like
Today
five.
you could. I don't know if you could back then. To be Selena,
I
perfectly
know.
cast, and she can sing.
She was
It's
a
Selena.
nobody back then.
Hey, they nailed it. Great job. It's hard to sing.
She's been milking it ever since.
It's hard to sing. I could have given it to Kate Winslet. Wouldn't have minded. Pam Grier for sure, but it's Jennifer Lopez. Imagine how insufferable how extra insufferable she would have been so early
Oh,
if she won an Oscar in 1997.
Maybe
I
it
don't
would
know.
have slowed all that down though, and I don't know.
no.
It could have worked out. And no, probably not.
God.
I also, it has to be said, the line that we all used to say all the time was not even by her and Selena. It was by her like
Anything
assistant.
says nah. Stat or what?
It's I don't deserve to
No, that's the woman who kills her. Her
live.
fan club
Right.
president. And she's
No,
on the
it's
phone.
the
She's like, I
fan club
don't
president.
deserve to live. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good
I
stuff.
really, I still think about that probably once a month.
It's really funny, actually.
All right, moving on to Best Actor, what you guys all showed up here for. Anybody want to read them?
I don't know how to read.
Oh, you said you don't know how to read. I thought you were about to read them.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm
We've
not
got
just being
Matt
obnoxious.
Damon in Good Will Hunting, Leo DiCaprio in Titanic, Matt Damon in The Rainmaker, Will Smith, Men in Black. He did make that movie. I don't know if anybody else could have really done that. Nick
He
Cage,
made it look
Con
good.
Air. He made it look good. Harrison Ford, Air Force One. Get off my plane. Mark Wahlberg, Boogie Nights. If it were his dick, he would win. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't his, so he didn't win. Mike Myers, Austin Powers, Nick Cage, Face Off, Johnny Depp, and Donnie Brasco. And then the Oscar winners, As Good as It Gets, Jack Nicholson. I saw the trailer for Yuli's Gold the other day. It's a
Oh
movie about
God.
honey.
Yeah,
The
it's
gold
not
is honey.
great.
And it's just like he's just trying to save his off the tracks kids who are on drugs. And he's just a beekeeper. Like, what the fuck,
Who won
man?
for this? Was it Nicholson? I'm assuming won for this,
Yeah,
right?
it was Nicholson. Robert
I mean,
Duvall, and the one movie I wish I saw from this year was Wag the Dog. I never saw Wag the Dog. I think I'd like it.
It's very
you would.
relevant.
You definitely would.
It's timeless.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Also, Dustin Hoffman is like probably my second choice on this list because he really did a great job in that movie.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it. Mike, who'd you vote for?
Uh, I feel like I'm gonna steal your thunder because I think you'll pick exactly who I think I voted for. It's Mike Myers in a walk. Uh,
I, I set a bad precedent by picking Sacha Baron Cohen because you guys are just gonna think I'm
oh,
picking
I
up Mr.
didn't. Well,
Big.
I didn't know. I didn't watch the first
Oh,
episode
I
yet.
did give the first one to Sacha
Oh,
Baron Cohen for Borat
he
over
did.
I wouldn't have done
Leo
that.
DiCaprio's Afrikaans
Departed.
accent.
Oh no, that yeah, over
I'm
Blood Diamond.
I'm not like obsessed with
Wait,
any of these. I think they're all good,
what
but
if Leo never gets the Brendy?
I
So
think
it'll
he'll
be
probably
like
get a
Leo
Brendy.
can't get an Oscar, Leo can't get a Brendy.
He's gonna get a Brendy. Trust me, I know Brendan.
He's
He's gonna get
probably
a
going to
Brendy.
get a Brendy. I think he'll probably get one for Catch Me If You Can. I really like that movie.
Or you could withhold the Brendy from Leo for fun.
Until he does the show.
Or you could give him the
Oh,
25th Brendy because he only dates people who are 25.
No, I'm only going to give it to him if he comes on now.
I honestly think that might be old for how old he dates.
Yeah, actually 25 and under.
yeah, it's inversely proportional. I feel like as he gets older, right? So, um, also Johnny Depp, Donnie Brasco, pretty fucking good, and like that's probably one of his best roles.
Haven't
Honestly,
seen it in a very long time. I remember liking it, so it probably didn't win. You guys want to see the fan vote?
yeah.
Yeah, Matt Damon, Good Will Hunting. Oh, In a Walk, 9 first place votes. Oh, people voted all the way down to 13th. Look
My
at that. These
God.
fools. Harrison Ford receiving votes. Love to see it. Let's see the pie chart here. Oh yeah, that's Matt Damon. Just nailed on. Leo DiCaprio with a vote. Mark Wahlberg with a vote. Yeah, he deserves a vote. Matt Damon for The Rainmaker with a vote. Matt Damon's got an extra vote then. Mike Myers got one vote. That was probably what Mike Whalen.
I think so, but I also don't remember anything I did this week.
The slow scroll. Brendy goes to Matt Damon. He deserved it. Should have won in real time. Who? Jack Nicholson won. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like, yeah, this ended up being started one of the biggest Hollywood careers, movie stars' careers, and they missed it. They could have had it. Is as good as it gets good?
It's not as good as it gets.
It's
Yeah,
Sorry,
like
okay.
that was really bad. That was really bad. It's good because it's James L. Brooks, who's like a producer from The Simpsons. Like it has its moments, it's comedy, but it's forgettable. Does that make sense? Like it's a good movie, but like I don't need to see it again.
we're gonna keep scrolling. The scroll continues. It's the best directing. This is a huge moment for somebody in their career. Oh boy, I hope I didn't keep winner in there. I did that a lot last week. I had the winner stuck in there, and you just ruined all the suspense. All the people listening to this at 1.5 times speed felt. The best directing Brendy nominees are James Cameron in Titanic, Good Will Hunting, Gus Van Sant. It's a good thing I remember who directed that movie because I didn't write it down. The Rainmaker, Francis Ford Coppola, James Mangold for Copland, Paul Thomas Anderson for Boogie Nights, Taylor Hackford for Devil's Advocate, Paul Verhoeven for Starship Troopers, Curtis Hanson for LA Confidential, and then the Oscar nominees, Peter Cataneo. It's the first time I've actually read his name since I put this all together. For Full Monty, I don't remember that movie at all. And Adam
It's a good movie.
Erwan, Sweet Hereafter.
Calling the timeout. Paul Verhoeven, Hoe. Put some respect on our boy Paul Verhoeven's name, Brendy.
How do you spell
Should
it?
win this category. There's an
Hoev.
yeah. He's
You also
Dutch.
misspelled John Voight.
Is that
John
it?
Voight doesn't have an H. There's no H in John Voight's name. It's Jon.
I don't care.
You should know that from the Seinfeld episode. Come on.
I
It's
Yeah, I
literally
don't
I
care
think
about.
it probably auto-corrected.
I don't care about John Voight, but I care
Wait,
about
where's
Paul
John
Verhoeven.
Voight's not even on the
I
screen.
do.
Focus on what's relevant. This is you guys are
John Voight,
bringing the
you're
wrong energy
misspelling.
to best director. This is best director. You're
Yeah,
embarrassing me.
focus on what's relevant. 1997.
Curtis Hanson. LA Confidential is just a solidly fucking made movie. It is just, I mean, there's a fucking scene where they're interviewing people and they're interrogating them. They cut between the rooms and like they teach it in film school, like literally because they're like, oh, this is how you should do editing. This is how it should be done. So I feel very strongly about that one.
Okay. Hey, I hear you. I saw that movie for the first time like last year, and I've seen it twice since, so I do like it a lot. Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey really allowed the space to be as sleazy as possible, as well as Danny DeVito. Russell Crowe, just a hammer.
Yeah.
I really like James Cromwell in that movie, though. He was my favorite. I should have
I'm
nominated for
surprised
a
they didn't put him
Brandy.
for villain. He should have been
Yeah,
nominated for
he was
villain.
really good. Oh, I didn't want to
He's
spoil
incredible.
this movie from when Joe was 4 years old.
1990s. This movie that's almost 30 years old.
I
Spoiler
have not seen
alert.
Good Will Hunting. I feel like I would like
What?
that movie.
You came on an episode for 1997. Joe, can I talk to you over
That's
here for a
so
minute?
cool.
Oh, good. I laughed.
All right, I'll be
Um,
honest. I haven't seen LA Confidential yet, and it's embarrassing me.
okay,
It's
well, that's
actually
good.
the biggest. It's like the biggest movie on my list of embarrassing movies I haven't seen that I know I'll love once I see them.
I haven't been like super exposed yet, but this is only the second year. There's going to be a big one at some point. Joe, who do you think I voted for?
Boogie Nights.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like that's my second choice, and I feel like you might have gone the same way.
let's check out the
I
fan vote here.
I want to say I think you gave it to Big Jim Cameron.
Look at that.
By average, Paul Thomas Anderson for Boogie Nights. Pretty close with the same amount of first place votes, too. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's pretty even. Who else got three? Paul Thomas Anderson, Paul Verhoeven, that other guy, Jimmy Cameron. That's
Yeah,
Good Will Hunting got two.
Titanic is Titanic, but like Cameron should get credit for his directing. Like he fucking, no pun intended, steered the ship. Like he really fucking did. He knew exactly what he wanted. He built all this shit he had. You know what I mean? Like
I,
not a great movie, but he had such command of
I think that he is just like, by and large, the best director. I don't think his movies are the best, but he makes an entire like town. He builds an entire like economy out of these fucking movies, and they do
it.
well,
It's
and they make
insane.
all the money back. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go
It's
fuck
insane.
off to the ocean for 5 years and make everybody $20 billion and do exactly what I want to do all the time. Like it rules."
Yeah. Do you know about the Titanic PCP story? Does
No,
anybody know about
the
this?
drug PCP.
So, this was a rumor for a long time. I asked James Cameron in a Q&A if this was true, and he said it was. So apparently, at some point, they're filming Titanic. They break for lunch. They come back, and they realize some people are starting to act kind of weird. And then everybody started tripping. A lot of people started tripping because somebody had spiked, I think it was a clam chowder with PCP.
Ooh,
That's so
They never
cool.
knew. They never found out. And he apparently didn't eat the clam chowder, and he's like, everybody just started to lose their minds. What the fuck? Yeah, true story. Wild.
That
Who
would have
would?
taken Ian out. Ian would have had 4 bowls of clam chowder.
Ian's such a bitch. He would have, yeah. He would have.
Yeah, my brother, famous for not knowing what he had his friends come over one time in high school, and he didn't know
Oh,
what people served. He was like 14. He's like, I don't know how to do this. And so he just got a bunch of New England clam chowder, microwaved it for everybody. Just like a
No,
bunch
he
of
got
hot.
a can.
No, it
It
was
was
only 1 can. He tried to split 1 can between like 6 people.
one or two. That tracks. That tracks.
That's a
Definitely.
crime against
Ian's
snacks.
cooking over COVID, like, remember? I mean, that was amazing to
That
watch.
cake,
oh,
the
He's like,
cake
am I
flip
doing the
was.
right thing?
I'm
Oh, we were
still
crying. We were
so
crying.
proud of myself, just knowing my mark well enough to count down 3, 2, 1, and he did it
Yeah,
at 1. I just knew
he
my
did it all.
man. Oh boy.
I was
Either
crying.
way, let's stay on focus here. The winner for best directing, the slow scroll. Let's see who can tell what it is first.
Really? We're doing this?
James Cameron.
Give it all, Jimmy. I thought I
Jimmy.
didn't, but I
Big
guess I did.
Jim.
I gave it to Big Jim. Happy he won. I thought I gave it to somebody else, if I'm being honest. Thought I gave it to Paul Thomas Anderson, but whatever.
I
Jimmy's
knew
as
you better
deserving
than
as
you knew
anyone.
yourself here.
Yeah,
Kevin
Mhm.
Smith for Chasing Amy. That's a little disappointing that he was
didn't
not.
make it. Didn't make it. Sorry. All right, the big one, the final one, everyone's favorite, Best Picture. We pretty much talked about all these movies except The Fifth Element. Fifth Element's
Which is
really
crazy that we
fun.
haven't talked. It's a great movie. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, and it was peak. What's his name being a bad guy in every movie time? Gary Oldman,
Gary, Gary Oldman. Yeah.
real son of a bitch in the '90s. I forgot he was in one of the. Who's the Clear and Present Danger guy? Jack Ryan.
Tom
It was a
Clancy.
Jack Ryan bad. No, I don't
Oh,
think
in
they're Tom
Patriot
Clancy,
Games?
but yeah. He
Yeah.
was in one of those movies too. Just a bad guy all over the place in the '90s. Titanic, Good Will Hunting, L.A. Confidential. Those are the clear, to me, 3 best movies this year. That's the chalk. Those 3. Then, just a few barely miss. Devil's Advocate, The Fifth Element, Starship Troopers, Con Air, nominated for Best Picture. Nick Cage, you're welcome. Austin Powers, Air Force One, The Rainmaker, Boogie Nights, and then the 2 straggling behind Oscar nominees that nobody cares about.
Ooh.
Joe, who do you pick? Having
I
seen
feel
none
like
of these.
this always just exposes my lack of
No,
movie
I want.
knowledge.
So one of the
Go
big
on.
parts of this
I
is that if you didn't
definitely,
see it,
yeah, because I've seen Con Air, Air Force One, Austin Powers, and like Titanic, I guess. I've seen parts of.
all right, and your winner is
I definitely with Austin Powers.
okay. Best Picture, Austin Powers. Fucking embarrassing. Get the fuck out.
No, but there's an argument to be. There's an argument to be.
I kind of
No, no,
don't
Austin
no.
hate
There
it.
is.
Powers.
I'm not
There
There
is.
making
It
it,
was
but
is.
I don't hate it.
a phenomenal movie. Really good.
They embarrassed James Bond to change it into serious James Bond, which is a big deal. And then his commentary on like women. When you watch it now, you realize, oh wait, he's super respectful because he loves women, but he's not a womanizer. Like at one point, he gets drunk, or Elizabeth Hurley gets drunk. He's like, "I'd love to make out with you, but it's not appropriate right now. You're drunk." I'm like, "What?" He was way ahead of himself.
That's
All
true. He
right,
did
but
do
I'm just
that,
saying,
didn't he?
he does that repeatedly in the movie. He's like, "No, that's inappropriate." And you're like, "Wait, what?" And you don't notice it. Kids watching it, but it's fucking hysterical.
That's not how I get down, baby.
No,
I mean, it's kind of diluted by. Is that the second one or the third one with the Asian twins called Fook You and Fook Me? Gets diluted by the end of the franchise, if I'm being honest.
yeah, yeah. I don't even know which one that is at this point. I think the third one, maybe.
Mike, let's see how good you are at this. What did I vote for?
I think you voted for Good Will Hunting. If I'm picking Boogie Nights, I forgot we haven't talked about him yet. Alfred Molina. Maybe a future
Whoa.
category is like best scene stealer or best
Sister
one-off.
Christian.
Yeah. Or like
God,
best
that's
use of music. That scene is probably the best scene of the year. for
Yeah.
me. I don't know. Scene of the year might be a category here,
I,
something
w-
like
I
that.
was thinking about scene of the
Ooh.
year. I was also thinking about like a scene draft at the end. Everybody who's on, you're just like one
Oh,
at a
that's
time.
fun.
Everybody's gonna pick two scenes, just real quick, 30
Yeah.
seconds on the clock.
Yeah, that might be fun. Starship
We,
Troopers is right there too. All of these are good movies. I don't really
Hmm.
have too much. I just want to shout out one of my students who's 11 or 12 who says just randomly told me Titanic, best movie of all time. No idea why he said that.
okay,
Don't really know context, and that was a couple of
I'll
days
tell you,
ago. So
it's because
still
he heard
popular.
his mom or like his cool aunt say it. That's why.
Probably, yeah.
They're 12. They don't know cool or interesting people or listen to interesting things. They heard their aunt talk about it. Best picture for the fans is Good Will Hunting by an inch over Titanic. Only two first place votes. This is actually really pretty
Wow.
even. Fifth Element
Wow.
got a lot in the ranked choice voting of it all. Oh no, didn't do great in the ranked choice voting of it all. Raw vote total pretty low, but yeah, this is all pretty close. Let's see the pie
Hmm.
chart. What's that? Titanic with 5 votes. LA Confidential with 2, Starship Troopers with 2, Good Will Hunting with 2, Boogie Nights with 1. Look at everybody's names. All right, let's just get to it. We all know it's Good Will Hunting. The best movie, maybe the best movie of the 90s, just based on how popular
Wait,
a
what?
scale. Listen, hold on.
No.
Wait. Actually, let me clarify
No.
that because it's probably not my favorite movie of the 90s, but with the scale of how popular it is versus how tolerable I find it, it balances very nicely. Everybody's seen it, and I do like it.
I
How
think
many
it's a
movies can
perfect
you say
Okay.
that?
middle brow movie. Yeah, I
Right?
agree with that.
That's fair.
I feel like that was an insult. I feel like you just slapped me on the back of the head.
No, no, I'm not a highbrow. Like I don't really care about all the rank. Like it's you can defend it either way. Everyone's seen it, but also holds up to any real criticism. Like it's just really good. It's well made.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to try out the scene draft? No, we'll do that next time.
Yeah, that's
We're not
hard.
going. We're not going into a cold.
I already
Well,
took the
oh yeah,
first pick, so
we have Z anyway. So well, you know what? I
I
would
had
take.
mine on lock already.
What's yours, Joe? All right, one scene. We're
When
picking
Silent
one scene.
Bob talks in Chasing Amy and he gives the speech uh
That's a good
about like
one.
how you show it. Yeah. Excellent
Hmm.
speech.
I'm going with. Uh, hey, it's not my favorite scene, but it is again biggest scene in the biggest movie of the year. I'm going with the. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's
Okay.
not your fault. It's not your fault.
Deeply
It's not
emotional.
your fault. Hey, why not? Whatever. Who cares? It's the fucking Brendys. All right. Well, you know what? It's over. That's last time. That's
Oh
now.
my
It's
God.
over. Thanks for joining joining me on such short notice. It's only been 4 days since the millions and millions of almost clicks on our last video. It's very funny that if I just look up the name Brendy and nothing else, I get a lot of "Did you mean Brandy?" and then a lot of Brandy music videos.
good song.
Someday, my only goal is when you type in Brendy on YouTube, when I at least type in Brendy on YouTube, it will go right to this.
That's the goal. Do we have an idea of what next year's gonna be? The
Uh,
preview, perhaps?
I do. Hold on, let me bring it up in my other browser because I don't want to ruin anything. Uh, it
While you're
is, I
bringing
think
that
it's
up,
2001.
shout out to Hysteria or something like that with Patrick McGowan. Really weird movie from this year. It's fun watch.
Uh, I'll tell you what, I can do you one better. The next year we've got is 2001, and the I'll give you the preliminary list for movies nominated for Best Picture. All right, this could change. It doesn't matter. We got Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of
It's a
the
Lord of
Ring.
the
We got
Rings sweep, by the
Yeah,
way.
Lord of the Rings.
Just
Training
Obvious.
it's you
Day.
you might want to bring it out of it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a full Lord of the Rings sweep. I mean, you
I
can
want
They
predict
might.
the
Best
one that's
Supporting
going to win.
Actor. They have 5 Best Supporting Actor winners
They got too
before you
many
get
too many
to any
options.
movie.
Agreed.
Lord of the Rings, Training Day, Royal Tenenbaums, Ocean's 11, Black Hawk Down, Mulholland Drive, Blow, The Last Castle, and Donnie Darko is the preliminary list.
No, that's
Oh,
an
that
insane
one's gonna
list.
be
I'll
fun.
jump on that.
Yeah.
All right, it's probably
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be next Thursday. No Sundays, unless I feel like it on Sunday. I don't know. I'm going to do these whenever the fuck I want. Well, it's still
I have
fun.
panic attacks on Sunday, so Thursday's good.
Okay, that's not healthy. You should look into that,
Sunday
buddy.
staring.
You got to start doing your lesson plans on time.
Well, we'll see when we get there.
The Brendy Award for most likely to not do a lesson plan. All right, goodbye, everyone. It's over.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, I hit stop share, not stop record. God damn,
Oh,
I
it's
almost took my fucking
so
pants off over
awkward.
here.